that gritty boomed up. Yell it to the world.
The show 19.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs continue one of the longest winning streaks in baseball history as they hunt for win number 19 next. Here's Corey Seager. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Dodgers.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike one. Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak. That, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, Dero?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark.
What?
You got a cup of coffee in your hand. You look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Taylor, the runner at second with one away. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they get him. So striding forward now, Ben Zobrist. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. Seager up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Smoke toward third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. So a runner at first with 2 away, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First pitch on its way, and he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded. But the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air out to left. Hernandez has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. But the Cubs do come through with one thanks to the arc. Stepping into the box, Kike Hernandez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And it's fouled away. Grounded down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he struck him out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here. But meanwhile, that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Throw gets him at first, and I'll tell you what, they don't come much better than what you saw right there.
Great reaction on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Digging in next is Daniel Castro. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers are able to tie things up on the Striding in, Kyle Schwarber. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Into the box, Jose Quintana. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Batting ninth.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Hayward, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to...
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league, while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a staff that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Walker Buehler becomes the first out of the inning.
Seager.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. On the ground to the left side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The center fielder, number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 1 for him here in this
Leading
one.
off for the Cubs.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Zobrist.
Line towards center field. And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Step on the bag for one. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself, and turn 2. Pretty smooth.
Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... First pitch coming. Here it is.
The third
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Dodgers.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. No balls and 1 strike. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout because that's not easy to do.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Max Muncy sent packing for the second out of the inning.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout. He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Line drive to center field. Almora is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the... Here's Javier Baez, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the quick hands of Baez a little too quick that time as he pulls this one foul out of play. Here's a huge swing by Baez, and a ball sent to deep left field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. Number 11 for him on the season, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit sharply on the ground. Seager ranging up the middle onto first. So a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The left fielder.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, Dero, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. The second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far.
The MLB The Show 19.
Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi. Popped up. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Austin Barnes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Fouled off. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
In now, Daniel Castro. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fouled away. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Our score remains. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jose Quintana. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
So coming to the plate, Jason Hayward. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak
Now
to 8
back.
games. Are you
Second
aware
baseman.
of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's
batting,
turning
center
April
fielder,
showers into
Albert.
May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
So first and second with 1 man gone, and in to bat next is Albert Almora. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pollock has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Walker Buehler. Will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Popped him up. Contreras has a play, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's 1 away now.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, man, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
The center fielder, number
Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready now, Javier Baez. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd home run of the game, and with it the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
First baseman, Anthony
Line toward the gap in left center. Hernandez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The left fielder,
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hard hit toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw into second, and he is in there. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting,
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and up next the pitcher Jose Quintana. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pollock is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home. Settling in now, Justin Turner. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Hit hard up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. Into the box now, A.J. Pollock.
The right fielder.
Popped him up. Zobrist ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is there. And that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Scott Alexander gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Scott Alexander.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a line drive that will make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single.
Boy, Giro, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer 3rd and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
Into the box, Ben Zobrist. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Taylor, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at 3rd. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Stepping up to the plate, Albert Almora. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from 3rd as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from 3rd breaks for home. And the insurance run comes across to score from 3rd.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now to the plate, Javier Baez. His career numbers in this matchup, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. To second for one, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager. He flew out in his last at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit at third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here comes the first pitch. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave one. They're still down 5-3. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
He's set and the pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. Lifetime versus this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. From the stretch. Line drive to left. He'll get it into second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Joe Kelly is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing, and he's able to flare this one out to left. And this ball's going to fall out there. A base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores. Ian Happ will get a chance.
Incomplete. He's hitting for the Cubs. Number 8, Ian Happ.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Schwarber on second. Contreras at first with no outs. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Now batting.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief that's right, and he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Reined in. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
The center fielder.
So striding in, Albert Almora, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way. Hit toward the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint. He makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, some way, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance.
Digging in, Chris Bryant. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side, but foul. Now the 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Taylor. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 11 for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Roll, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
0-1 the count. 0-1, here it comes. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that the Brandon Morrow comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the third baseman.
No balls and a strike to count. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. Throwing to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict when this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Cubbies put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Jose Quintana earned his 5th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Chicago Cubs picked up, 19 hits in this one as they got the best of the Dodgers at home, 11-3. At the doorstep of history, they now have 19 wins in a row. The Reds finished off a 3-game sweep as they took down the visiting Braves 6-5. The Arizona Diamondbacks racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-4. The Phillies pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 4-1.
Play this little series on Twitch.
The Tigers put up 16 hits on the day.
Play some Red Dead.